welcome back to the New Zealand Secondary Schools Touch Championships 2020 held here at the Rotorua International Stadium, where we will see some of the best young talent from around the country coming together to play this game that we call Touch. My name's Kimo Holtham. Sitting with me in the commentator's booth is Georgie G-Man. How's it going, my friend? Last game of the day. We've got Riccarton High School going up against Marlborough Girls.
Oh, I'm hyped. It's good to be here, Kimo. It's great to see all the action out there. I've been around the coach tents, the festivities, the teams are loving it. All the atmosphere, it's been all on like Kong around the fields. I think about 18 fields going today, and this is the number one pitch put aside for the showcase. And right now we've got a battle that's for the Mahuri grade, which is our plate section. So these teams will be battling it out for that plate medal at the end of the tournament tomorrow.
Yeah, and both these teams will be looking to get the dub as this is their last match of the day, and they've both won both their games. Riccarton this morning beat Northland 2-0 and then got up over Botany Downs 3 points to 2. And Marlborough as well got up over Botany Downs 7-0 and over Northland 9 points to 1. So some huge margins for Marlborough today. We saw them yesterday, so we have a bit of an inkling of how they play. They only went down to Rotorua Girls High by 1 point yesterday. So they'll be looking to just to add a bit of sting to their attack today, going up against this Riccarton side. But we've had some great touch over the weekend. Some very good young players coming through. I mean, a lot of players who haven't been playing touch very long, for less than 6 months. So it's good to see an influx of new players coming through.
Yeah, great stuff. And in this team here, there's a good lineup, a good mixture of youth and experience in these teams. There'll be a couple of teams out there on this field that'll be gutted that they didn't go through to the top division. And they've shown their stuff by winning 2 from 2. And this is going to be the battle that puts them in the number 1 spot, that will put them in the best seat for tomorrow.
Exactly, that's what both teams will be looking for. And no doubt they're excited about being on TV as well. So, we have Marlborough with the early mistake, giving the ball away to Riccarton. So Riccarton now with some great defence coming on through to start off this match.
Well, it's going to give us a little bit of an eyesore at the moment with 2 blue teams. It's going to be hard to call, but look at the speed. This is good to call. Number 4 with all the wheels on the day.
I'm still trying to guess which team is which. The colours are too close, but some great speed. Look at that. Just give me the ball and I will run, making it look easy. I think that's Riccarton with first point on the board, and that will be through Anika Moitoa.
I think it was Samantha Lang who dots down there.
Oh,
Would that be right? Yep, that's right. She has got it. She has got the wheels, and she just managed to keep the ball in. People were screaming she put it on the dead ball line, or dead ball sideline, but no way. She dots down today.
Yeah, Marlborough, they'll be disappointed in themselves with that early try. But here they are. They've got numbers on the outside. Instead, she's going to go herself, and ref is going to call ball down. Great work by this number 16 by Marlborough, Isabella Tupotoa. Great work to put this Marlborough girls side on the board.
Isabella, good work there. There was an overlap there which gave her a little bit of time. She gets on, she gets down, she gets under and gets the dot to take it to 1 apiece. What a game. It's been like 2 minutes of action already. I'm excited. You're excited. It's going to be a great one.
Yeah, there we go. We have Riccarton quite bunched up on this left edge. No space to work with. They end up throwing ball to ground, so Marlborough let off one there. And here they are. They shift it right to their middle. They're actually getting it right out to their side. They'll be looking to box nice and early. Great yards coming up on this left edge. Some beautiful work here. That's 2 touches. They're already up to their halfway now on their 3rd touch. And their subbers have come around beautifully. Well worked yardage pattern here by this Marlborough side. Lucky not to get done there. They do have a scoop and play. They have numbers on their left side. She's not going to need it though. She's found a gap. All she has to do is find an open player. She does not.
So close, but not today. Way to shave it up through the middle there, Ruby. Good work. There it is, number 3, Island, not the country, but the player, passing it out wide. No cigar on this occasion.
Yeah, you got to give it up to the defender, Ruby Island there, just putting the pressure on just enough, just to stop her from scoring that try. So beautiful defensive work there by Riccarton, just to keep that score level. There's another drop there. They look like they're shifting out to this right edge again. They may have seen something. No, they bring it back, looking for a 32. They've got all that line up. Again, it's just execution, just those unforced errors coming into play here. Marlborough, again, led off with an easy one. And we know how good they are at their yards. So Riccarton, they need to be careful when coming out. And like I said, it's 2 touches, already at halfway. 3, they're now about 25 metres out from their try line. They check it off. Great yardage, strong drop as well. Isabella, ball in hand, our first try scorer for this Marlborough side. They've gotten a scoop. They've got the backdoor play. Beautiful worked move here by Marlborough. They even tricked me. So it looked like she split left here. That she just circles back around. Catching the number 12 for Riccarton High. Just taking one step too far into the try line. Great way to take the lead for Marlborough. They're now up 2 points to 1 against Riccarton.
Yeah, nice touchdown there. As you called it, was the old circle move. But the way they did it was more of an oblong. It was a little bit longer and a slower back door, which gave her a bit more time. And she's got a great dive, that young lady. So it was a great touchdown. 2 touchdowns to 1.
Oh, almost with the dot down there for Riccarton. Ref's not going to give it though. He's going to call the touch. I like it though. We might have to switch the name of that move from a circle to an oval. And here we have Riccarton. Look like they found a hole, but Marlborough shutting it down nice and quick. Again, they'll shift it out to their box. Usually their second yardage is very, very good. And again, it is. They chew up another 17 or so meters. Isabella now with another 17 meters chewed up by her. She'll be good at going to the box, bringing on a whole new set for this Marlborough side. Some great yards being put into play. They have a scooper. She's found a hole. Can she find an open player? Can she find? Yes, they can. They had 2. She had options on it outside on this right. Great work there by our Marlborough scooper.
Yeah, good work there. Rose Bowers, very good at number 2, scooping, looking left, looking right, feeds off to the number 1, touchdown.
Yeah, it was good to see as well. That was Bowers. She had both hands on the ball, so she was always ready for the pass. Good to see those basics coming through in the game. So Riccarton now have 2 tries to make up to level this game up. Marlborough up 3, but great yardage to start the match, to start the set for them. 3, they're already down on their 7. They were down there with 2 already. Here they are. They drop on the link. Unable to convert it into any sort of set play. They do have numbers on the outside, but they come back on this other side. Marlborough, though, they read it very well. They did number off on this right side. Probably not the right option for this Riccarton side, but they'll be looking to set up some good defense here. They make the first touch. Oh, and again, Isabella, yardage. She just chews the meters up with those long strides. And we have a line break here. Great work by Marlborough to score another try and just stretch that lead out. 4 points to 1 against Riccarton.
Yes, the show with the number 3s at the moment. James Sitters doing magic here, hitting the ball at pace. Here we go, just setting up a little bit earlier there. Here we go. Some yardage play. Just spots the hole, pins the ears back, puts the ball underarm. There's no stopping me. The only place I'm going to stop is at the touchdown line. Well done to Marlborough.
Yes, and again, that's just off some very good yards by this Marlborough side. And Jane Sitters, she was very, very good on day 1 as well. Good to see she has the lungs to continue that through day 2. Because like we said, when it comes to touch, fitness, very important, especially for 3-day tournaments like this. It usually comes down to who is the fittest team come day 3.
I'll tell you what, Kimmel, if this is a dress for rehearsal of what we got to see tomorrow from these women, this is some very good stuff, some good action, some good speed. Mate, I'm ready for it.
Yes, so am I. And here we have Riccarton now on their 7 metre, look to set something up. They're stretching this Marlborough line, but again, just can't hold on to the ball. So Marlborough now just doing what they do best. setting up out on this left edge, then getting a real good drive off that second touch, chewing up some more meters. They'll have another one down that left edge, then they'll bring all their subbers on, and they'll set up for a scoop or something of its ilk out in the middle. Isabella now back on the field. They have numbers on this right side. They have a 3-on-2. They've got, she runs back to her players, but can't find an open player to dot the ball down. She had 2 open on her right. I don't think she heard them calling. Good news for them. They did manage to go coast to coast.
James said it's too fast. Just carves through there like magic. Unlucky on that occasion. Number 9 not quite getting there, but hey, it's a great set. They're 4-piece up against 1.
Yes, no, it was a very good set. They managed to go all the way from their try line down to the other end completely. So great work there by Marlborough. Riccarton looking like they're trying to do the same as well. They do. They've found a hole. And some good yards there by Riccarton. I mean, this Marlborough side. Oh, with the early mistake. Oh, she'll be gutted with herself. Keep the head up, though. You guys are still 3 points ahead, Marlborough. But Riccarton tried to sneak in a try there. Great vision. I love the eyes up play.
Yeah, Riccarton, we're happy. They've got a fresh set of 6. Their star player, Lang, is out there in the link position. She'll be looking to set herself up. Nice control there. Going into dummy half, looking for the 32 ball. Gives it a go. It's only early touches. With a few more touches up their sleeve. Let's see what they've got.
Yeah, with the score at 4-1 with 5.5 to go. Still a lot of time, but Riccarton will need to get at least a couple dot downs. Oh, and we've found a scooper. She's found a hole. She has to find an open play, and she does. Beautiful work by Riccarton to pick another try up there. We even got a bang with her hands after she scored the try. She's very, very happy with herself, and so she should be.
Here, a nice pick. Just takes it out to the left side, scoops through, dodges, and feeds off. Bang. Touchdown number 2, Summer Hawkins. Check that out on the highlights reel.
Yeah, I like the LeBron James play as well. She held the ball in one hand that whole way, even checked off with one little palm off. So great work by Riccarton. Good to see the other sports coming into play here. And Riccarton, some good defense, keeping them away from that 7 meter. We have a 32 peel play here. They get the extras, the holes there, but beautiful defense by this link on Riccarton's side. Way to shut in. And we've got a touch there caught by the winger. Riccarton, beautiful defense on that set.
Yeah, some nice tidy plays there from both teams. But like you said, some skill sets from other schools and other sports. And in regards to that, these girls are talented in more than one sport. If you go through the resume, you'll see them talented in netball, rugby, hockey, basketball, you name it. Tennis is even on there. And there's part of the dive team swim squad. Mate, what a touchdown.
Yes, that was a beautiful one there. And again, it's just the length that Isabella has. She can almost dive from about 3 meters out. Some great work there by Marlborough just to set that try up. And the pace in which they did it is how they scored their try. So great work. Way to pick back up that dot down just to push the lead out to 3. 3.5 minutes left in this half. You've got Riccarton coming forward, but I almost feel like Riccarton, they've found a bit of flow here. They've found a bit of rhythm. Exactly what you're wanting deep into this first half. So it'll all be up to Marlborough to see if they can stifle that rhythm here. They go for the 33 play. She gets the quickie. Oh, but she can't get her hands on the ball. So Marlborough off the hook with that one. Again, will they go to their box? And I like this. The refs just staying consistent, not letting the players play the ball off the mark.
And it's a good little change up with the rules. In years gone by, if you got that wrong, it's going to be a handover to the other team. And with the new rulings this year, if you go to play the ball off the mark and it's not where the referee wanted you, they'll tell you to go back and play it. And as long as it's not a deliberate delay of play, they'll let you go back and play the ball.
And here we have Marlborough. They've got a scoop. All players offside, but the ref is going to pull them back. I did not see what that was for, but Riccarton will be happy with the call. 2.5 to go. Still ample time. And here we'll be able to see a replay here of how that ball was handed over. Georgie, our expert, what was that for?
Yeah, I was just looking down and I didn't look at the replay there, man. I left that one to you, but this is a great game and it's been officiated well. And look at the speed of this young lady around the outside.
Pace. Something I've been really, really astounded with by these high school games. Oh, we've just gotten the call. I think it was a knock on. Yeah, knock on, a bit of a fumble with ball in hand. That's what that last play was for. Both Georgie and I had our eyes down, so we didn't see what happened there. But here we've had quite a few switch-ups since then. Now Riccarton with ball in hand. Driving upfield. Using their middles. Rolling those subs as well. They're going to hit this left edge. Just spreading out this Marlborough defensive line. Nice little check back on the inside. Another one. They do have numbers and space out on the right. Can they get to it? No, they can't. Unfortunate for them, but a big thumbs up for Marlborough. They'll be happy with that, especially with 1 minute left in this half.
The ideas have been right. There's been opportunities every time, but execution hasn't been the tightest today on a number of occasions, which is keeping Riccarton not close enough in this game. If they've had a couple of opportunities that they could nail on the head, mate, we would be having a nail biter right now. Yeah,
but typical New Zealand weather, it's never going to make it easy for you, especially when you've got Marlborough. Beautiful try there. Nice little dive as well by James Sitters. That's O'Leary, that one. She just finds the gap, finds the hole just with a bit of pace. She's been outstanding over both day 1 and day 2. She should be very happy with the way she is playing. No doubt she will be. Yeah, but again, like I said, the weather over this weekend has been very strange. 1 minute, the sun's out. The next minute, we've got torrential winds and rains. Riccarton now coming up, hugging this left side of the field. They're going to open them up by going right again. And there we can see there's quite a few gaps now in this Marlborough defence. Exactly what Riccarton looked like, what they were setting up for. And that is the hooter for half-time, so this will be the last play. Well touched there by Marlborough. 6 points to 2 going into the second half. Thoughts so far, Georgie?
Yeah, I'm really happy with the stand of these young ladies out there. They're putting on a show for us. Sometimes the execution hasn't been as tight as it could be, and I'm sure the coach will have a few words about that. But it has been a great game and a great dress rehearsal for what's going to come tomorrow.
Yeah, and here we're just looking at a bit of the try lights. This is the first try of the game, and this just come down to pace. She saw a hole, this number 4 for Riccarton, Samantha Lang, and she just gassed it all the way to the try line. Beautiful way to start off the match, but it was a quick reply by this Marlborough side in the arms of Isabella Tupotoa, who scored their first try, and here she is, has a hand in the second one as well. Nice little circle or oval play by this Marlborough side, and here again just pace coming through with a nice little check off at the end. Beautiful work by Marlborough, and again a lot of their tries are just coming off some very good yardage work from this orange zone, Georgie.
Yeah, some very good fundamentals. When you're always on the back foot, opportunities are going to come, right? And the attack has been so good for Marlborough, and they've done a great job here. But this young lady, Lang, has been very good to keeping them in the game. And there we go with number 5 setting up a beautiful touchdown to keep this game excited.
Yeah, there's another try here coming up, and again it's that same player, Isabella, just with the length she has on her. Nice little dive there just to stretch the lead. And again we come back. This is James Sitters again, just showing us some pace. She's been very good over this weekend so far. No doubt she'll be influential coming into tomorrow for this Marlborough side. Some great touches she's put into play.
Yeah, they've shown no sign of slowing down any to this Marlborough team. They're doing very well. The stars have come out. We've got the James Sitters girls that are doing very well. And like you said, Isabella, no stranger to the game, been doing it for many years, under 12s and 16 for Marlborough. Also, Player of the Year 2019, a strong netballer for Marlborough as well. So like we talked about, they're usually double or tripling off in other codes. And it's good to see them out here playing in the New Zealand Secondary School Nationals. with about 1,000 participants over this tournament playing some great stuff. We got 120,000 people registered in the touch system, so we got a good percentage of the top kids here playing in this system today.
Yeah, great opportunity for a lot of these kids to show off their skills, showing what they're learning, especially because a lot of the touch is region-based. So it's good to see a lot of the skills that are coming through from our coaching clinics that Touch New Zealand are putting into place, and it just funneling down into our younger generation. We're able to see that on display here at this tournament this weekend.
Here we go. We're back into it, and we're going to have an exciting second half. Lang starting well, just like she did with the first half, getting her troops up the field. They're hugging the left-hand sideline. Is there going to be a sweep play coming? They've got to the line. Here comes that sweep in the back door. She's fast.
Lang
there she
with
goes.
The pace. Beautiful try by this Riccarton side. You caught it, Georgie. The sweeper play, she was coming back door, she saw her gap, never took her eyes off it and just gassed towards it. She always knew she had her defender on the back foot. Remember, running forwards is a lot easier than running backwards. Yes, nice try there by Lang. Beautiful work.
It just makes it nice again. 3 touchdowns to 6.
Here we go. Riccarton straight back in it with 3 touchdowns. That's more than it's not a huge stretch, especially with 14 minutes left in the match. But Marlborough looking to stretch that lead back out to 4. Can't do it though. The Riccarton defense up for the task. They have bunched this corner though. I like what they're doing. They're just stacking up that corner, forcing Riccarton to work a bit harder to get to their box.
Very much so. Very much so. Riccarton coming strong. Good first 2 touches here. Nice momentum. Lang, nice little extra.
Oh, I thought it might have been off the mark there. Thought the ref was going to pull it up. They didn't. Riccarton now running forward with some very good yardage. That's 4. They'll be looking to set up here for their last one. Looks like they're going to start for a 32. Oh, no, they went for the play instead. This is final. Riccarton with the scoop. They got numbers on this right side. Can they get it out? No, they can't. Well defended by this number 1 link for Marlborough. James Sitters again. Both these players, the number 3, number 1, very, very strong for this Marlborough side so far.
Yeah, they've got some good strength right across the board, this team here, and it's balanced out well with some good drivers, some good finishers, and a bit of speed to burn as well.
And here we have now Marlborough heading up that right edge. They're bringing their players back in this middle now. They've finally got their subs on. The scooper heads. And again, it's James Sitters. She's found her a hole. Can she find her an open player? She can't, but I'm finding James Sitters every time she gets hands on the ball. It's looking like she's able to break this line, especially off her scoops.
Yeah, number 3 goes once again, but number 3 on defence is there to save the day. Ruby Islands, great touchdown there. Been in the game for 5 years, loves a bit of hockey and a bit of football and a bit of touch to save a few touchdowns as well. Here we go, Riccarton with the ball in hand once again. Only used a couple of touches, see what they can do, get it down the right end of the field. Moving up the paddock very well.
Good yards by Riccarton coming up the field. This is final here. Are they looking to stack this corner? No, they're not. They'll give it away to Marlborough. Marlborough now. Again, it looked like she wanted to shift it out this way, but then realizing their box is already on the side, they instead just hit this right edge with just pace. The downtime of ball on ground for this Marlborough side is minimal. Riccarton having to shuffle back. They scramble though. Marlborough now. They run a little 33 peel play, it looked like. Oh, ref's going to give the try. I thought it was a touch. Great work by this Marlborough girls side.
The good old pass and wrap at speed with the Bunnings Warehouse replay. There we go. Pass, wrap, get low, dive, ball down too fast. touchdown Marlborough. They are looking very sharp with a lot of moves up their sleeve, their structures, the boxing play, utilising their wings. There's some plays that New Zealand teams are using, so they've been coached very well. And I look down to the script here, and they've got none other than Todd Nicholas, who played for the New Zealand 30s at the last World Cup. So
here we go.
He'll be pulling out a few of his tricks that he's learnt in the New Zealand campaigns.
Riccarton now, they're in attacking position. They get the open hole. They're calling the touch. Oh, Riccarton almost dotting down there. But like you said, talking about coaches, we've had some very good coaches. I mean, a lot of our New Zealand players trying to hand down to the next generation. It's good to see. There are a lot of teams with former NZ coaches here.
Yeah, it's great to see, and it's good to see the give back. And, you know, many years ago, you just see a lot of the teachers giving their best to these teams, not having the tick and tack, but having the art of coaching. But when you get some New Zealand players that have been there and done that with the art of coaching, being able to put that information to these young girls' heads or the young gentlemen, oh, it's truly a spectacle.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's one thing playing for New Zealand and having the skill. It's a whole nother thing altogether trying to teach that. So it's good to have these coaching courses and good to see our New Zealand players giving back to the next generation. Hoi anō, we have Marlborough girls on the attack. They have numbers out on this left side. It's a 2v1. Oh, the long ball can't stick it to the wing though. So Riccarton let off the hook there. They'll be happy with the way they did that. Forward pass, so even better for them. They'll be tapping it from their 7 metre.
They want a good set here for this set of 6, just to switch the game and flip it on its head to get back into this game. Let's see how hard they drive and how much momentum they get in this one.
Oh, it didn't look like Lang was ready for that ball. Didn't know it was coming to her on that back door. Ends up bouncing off her chest. So now Riccarton back under pressure, especially with numbers on that right side. We have the step back, so lucky for Riccarton, they were able to scramble back and defend out that play. It's looking like another 33 peel play here. Instead, they go on the outside to the link. Touch there. Great defensive work by Riccarton.
Yeah, great touchdown there. They're putting everything on the table. I'm liking the looks of the Stormy Tupara. She's got some very good happy feet. She's got a nice little whack. I like to see her get a quickie in the middle.
And again, it looks like another 33 peel play. Did not even need it. She saw her hole. She saw that the Riccarton defensive line were at 6s and 7s and just sort of dances around till she gets close enough to the line to put the ball down. Beautiful work.
Here we go. Too many moves up their sleeve. Just made it look easy. Annika Moitoa.
And that's what I've been impressed with this Marlborough side is the variety that they have on attack. They're not just sticking to 1 or 2 moves, but they're stretching it out and they're using everything in their arsenal to dot down points. As we know, sometimes points differential can come into play here, so they'll be wanting to score as many as they can. Riccarton, though, will be looking to close that gap. Here they are. They've got this Marlborough defensive line bunched at the moment if they can shift it out left. I like what the Marlborough ladies are doing, though. They're giving them the option. If you're able to throw that long ball out to the wing, you're more than welcome to the try. But until you do, we're going to stay nice and tight and not let you score on our insides. Very good coaching, in my opinion.
Yeah, totally. Talk with that one in regards to the coaching. There hasn't been one long ball thrown yet, so the coach approach of Todd and the crew has been outstanding. They've kept them nice and tight on defence, but not tight enough for the Riccarton crew. There she goes, devastating. The lady with the hot feet, Stormy Tupara, dots down. Just the wiggle of the hips gets through those gaps. Talk us through it, Kimmel.
Stormy Tupara, she just bows in and around her player just enough and then snakes back the other way. Just beautiful footwork, and with the addition of her speed, Stormy Tupara, some great work to dot down to stretch that lead out 9 points to 3 now to Marlborough.
Well, let's be fair. She's no stranger to this game. She's been representing Marlborough since the under 12s, right up to under 18s in the touch scene. She's a netball player as well as a basketball player. Oh, she's done it all, and I'll tell you what, if she's going to play rugby, she'll be good at that as well.
Yes, a lot of these players, just natural athletes, can play any sort of sport. We now have Isabella Tupotoa back on the field. We already know what she's like on attack, so This Riccarton side, they'll be looking to want to get very, very tight in on her. They look for the 32 check back. The inside ball was on, but instead she goes herself, and Delight, sorry about the pronunciation, James Sitters finds herself another touchdown. I like the way how she started in nice and tight and then bounced out on the pass. Good way to good way to use those 32 longs. Riccarton now, they'll be looking to shut this gap down with 5.5 to go. The scoreboard 10 points to 3. Oh, it looked like she was about to drop there with no toucher. Tricked me. Again, just the speed by Lane. Oh, she's just running around everybody, finding gaps. Beautiful work again by this number 4 for Riccarton. The addition of the pace just goes to show what pure speed can do in touch rugby.
I tell you what, this coach has been hunting down at the athletics track because I think they found her there because she's got speed to burn. Hopefully she loves this game and is around for many years to come, because I'd love to see her playing in one of those black strips.
There we go. Marlborough now making their way upfield. They go down and hit that link channel. They now bring it back to the middle. No touch here called by Riccarton. Ref's going to play on though. So Marlborough now ball in hand in the middle. And here we have Stormy again trying to snake her way through. Unable to do so. Riccarton switched on to how she plays now. They're going to keep nice and tight around Stormy. Nice defense, is it? No. Ref's going to say penalty. So Marlborough will get a full set on the 7 metre. Here they are. They like this right link channel. And there we have Lang showing not only can she attack, but she can defend as well. It's very slow play of the ball. But Marlborough, they'll be getting it. They're now shifting it out. They have a sweeper play coming back door. Great defensive work by Riccarton to shut that down. Nice policies coming in on the shut. Like we were saying before, if you can throw that long ball out to the wing, more than welcome to score the try. But until you do, we're going to stay tight and we're going to shut down those insides. Great defense by Riccarton.
Yeah, good work by Riccarton. They've spotted the technique of getting in nice and close, leaving no holes in the middle, giving the options out wide, and it has worked for them on this occasion.
Yeah, and great awareness there by Riccarton. She was about to drop the ball off the mark, but before she did that, she pulled up, went back on the mark, not giving away the penalty. So great work by Riccarton. Awareness, that is. And here we have some good yardies. They've gone coast to coast here with a scoop to finish it off. Oh, unable to give a clean ruck though. But again, coast to coast. Very good yardage play.
Here we go. With two and a half minutes to go. 4 touchdowns to 10. Let's finish off with a nice, good couple of sets here. This is beautiful. Stormy once again working her magic with easy yards. Nice snaky runs. Oh, a little dart and a dive. Yeah, nice extras.
Beautiful extras by Isabella there. And Marlborough, again, they've found some space. Oh, she needs to do is put the ball down. Oh, that is the... Are they saying 5th touch? I'm confused by that play. I thought if it was a touch, it should have been a touch and pass, giving them the penalty. Oh, no, I see why. She was the scooper. Yeah, some great refereeing here.
Yeah, it must have been one of those faint touches. No one felt it, and it was a late call by the player. Yep. So he's gone back. No one knew it was a touch, so he just did the option of calling it the 5th or the 6th touch.
Yeah, nice. I like it when referees pull common sense into the equation. So great work there. But Riccarton, they do make a mistake, which is giving Marlborough again another set in this last minute, close to their 7 metre. James Sitters again with the dive, but they are going to get the penalty. within this last minute. Riccarton will be wanting to stay nice and tight here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's quite windy. It's coming through some of our mics. So it's looking like unlikely they'll be throwing any long balls. And here they hit that right edge again. Well defended by Riccarton. You ain't getting through me. That's what the number 9 is saying. And Marlborough with the mistake and unforced error, giving Riccarton the ball with 26 seconds to go.
Yeah, the coach should be saying last try wins here with 20 seconds to go. This one's worth 7 points. Let's see what we can get on this one.
And here we go, Riccarton with some good yards. I mean, that's third and they're almost at their halfway. Nice little extra pass there. They've got some holes. Can't find the extra pass though. And there's the hooter. This should be the last play of the game. Checks out to the wing, who can't hold on to the ball. So Marlborough with a very good performance, getting up over this Riccarton side, 10 points to 4. Your thoughts on the last game of the day, Georgie?
Yeah, it was entertaining, mate. I really enjoyed being here and watching this one. The girls did a great job. At times, the execution didn't quite come off, but it was end-to-end sort of battle. Some really good coaching techniques on display there by Todd Nicholas. He did a great job with the young ladies. You can tell he's been doing their homework. And on the other side, a valiant effort, and it was good to see some speed and some wheels from the Land girls who brought this game some excitement, and what a game we had. And like I said before, this is exciting stuff leading us into tomorrow. I can't wait.
Yes, and tomorrow is what this tournament is leading into. If we look at the schedule, this is today's. We had Paeroa draw against Maclean's. Auckland Grammar won their match today. Then we had Burnside get up over Tauranga Girls High. Waitara unable to get the win against Whakatane. And then we had this game here. Hamilton Boys High with a strong performance in their match. And today we had Marlborough get up over the top of their team. But tomorrow, it's all about tomorrow. Championship round continues tomorrow from 8:45 a.m. And that'll be the boys' grade. That'll be the winner of third going up against the fourth. That goes at 8:50. We then have the girls' match and the mixed match. Those will be the losers of their respective semi-finals. And then we head into the finals. Mixed final happening at 2:40 p.m. Then we have the girls' final at 3:30 p.m. and the boys' final at 4:20. So tomorrow we will find out who the best secondary schools are in the country when it comes to touch rugby. You excited, Georgie? I know I am.
I'm very excited. I can't wait. It's been a good show of sport, Uffy, support, great attitudes and excitement from all the teams. Mate, I'm hanging out for tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you here. Same bat channel.
There we go. Thank you very much for helping us out today, Georgie. That's us for coverage here from the 2020 Bunnings Secondary School National Touch Championships. We'll be back tomorrow at 8:45 a.m. So keep it locked.
Touch!
What a game.